What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So there are headlines making its rounds. Earlier today I did a video in regards to the ship that was looking for debris from the Titan sub. um, Came in with debris that they did in fact find, and it was a few pieces that they brought back to Newfoundland. And now, according to BBC News, I'm reading this off of my phone because I don't have my laptop in front of me, excuse me, but it says human remains thought to be found in Titan sub debris. So earlier, I didn't think that they were going to find any human remains, especially based off of what we've learned as far as how a catastrophic implosion happens and what can happen. Basically, it's just everything is disintegrated, right? But the fact that they found whole pieces makes me wonder, like, I didn't think that they would find any. And I mean, I hope that they do. And I say this because I know that the family probably wants some type of answer, some type of closure, something that they can, take with them and give a proper, give a proper burial to their families, instead of these questions as to whether or not who's going to go down there and look for them, and are they ever going to find anything, and have they looked enough, all these questions. So it says here, human remains are believed to have been found in the wreckage of the Titan submersible. The U.S. Coast Guard says pieces from the sub, which imploded on a deep dive to the Titanic, were unloaded in St. John's, Canada on Wednesday. Officials say the sub's landing frame and rear cover were found among the debris. U.S. medical professionals will conduct a formal analysis of presumed remains, the Coast Guard said in a statement. So they're not saying that it is officially, they're not officially saying that it's the remains, but that's why they have the medical examiners look into it a little further. It says here, the agency is in its early stages of an investigation into the cause of the Titan disaster. The Coast Guard's Marine Board of Investigation will transport the evidence to a U.S. port for further analysis and testing. NBI Chair Captain Jason Neubauer said in a statement that there is still a substantial amount of work to be done to understand the factors that led to the catastrophic loss of the Titan and help ensure a similar tragedy doesn't occur again. They say here, I'm grateful for the coordinated international and interagency support to recover and preserve this vital evidence at extreme offshore distances and depths, Captain Neubauer said. Let's see here. It says here, all 5 people on board the vessel died on June 18th after it imploded about 90 minutes into a dive to view the famous 1912 shipwreck, which sits at a depth of 3,800 meters. That's 12,500 feet in the North Atlantic. The passengers, they named them here by name. It says officials were initially skeptical about the prospect of recovering any bodies, which I thought as well. Like, considering that everything just imploded, having an implosion is the opposite of an explosion. Everything is kind of going in. So, I mean, you could and you can't imagine, if you would find anything at all. But it says here, this is an incredibly unforgiving environment down there on the seafloor, Coast Guard John Administrative, I think ADM, John Moger said shortly after the loss of the vessel was confirmed. Captain Neubauer said that at the time the investigators would be taking all precautions if they discovered human remains, and that there would likely be a formal hearing including witness testimony. It says so far the Coast Guard says 5 major pieces of the sub have been found in a large debris field near the bow of the Titanic. The debris brought ashore on Wednesday appeared to include at least 1 titanium end cap, the sub's porthole with its window missing, as well as a titanium ring landing frame, and the end equipment bay, according to BBC science correspondent Jonathan Amos. OceanGate has been criticized for its safety practices, and former employees have raised concerns about the Titan sub, which is not subject to regulation. Let's see. What else? Yeah, so that's about it, you guys. So I will definitely leave the link to this article in the description down below. But as I said, like something as catastrophic as this, where you know that in like a millisecond things are happening so fast, like you won't even have time to even comprehend what's happening. You can only imagine, like, if it's only 5 pieces that they found, um who knows? It's almost like being, when you crush a soda can, it's just straight flat. Whatever's in it is gone. And so that's kind of how I perceive this whole situation to be. It's unfortunate, but if they can, and it's tragic all the way around, but if they can at least, you know, find something where the family can say, okay, you found their family members, or you found something where they can kind of give a proper goodbye, or you know, grieve properly without questions. And it's such a tough situation, and the fact that everything is on the bottom, on the sea floor, it just makes it a lot harder. And I can only imagine the families, not, they want to know so badly, and something like this is going to take a while to recover. So I'm hoping that they do find something for the family's sake, if anything at all. But anyway, leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. If you guys thought like I did and they wouldn't be able to find anything, who knows? I don't know anything about sea life. They know more than we do. So you never know. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!